Hey fam, and welcome back on my Cosmic Creatives. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Canva hack. I think you're really going to love this one. So if you want a gradient text, but even more so, you want a gradient logo, right? Because it's one thing to do text, but you're like, how do I get my logo to look like a gradient? This is what I'm dealing with today. And so I'm going to hop in and show you a Canva hack and how you can do this real quick and easy. Okay, so these are our assets. This is everything, right? And as you can see, it is all in this white logo, but I want it to look like this. So, okay, how did I do that? Basically, what I did here, I'm going to show you guys. So this is your brand and your brand kit that you can upload all of your assets into Canva right there. So as you're working along in your templates, you can access your information. So right here, boom, I want the vibe. However, I just want my logo, right? Which I could leave all of this here. May as well. Why not? Let's go ahead and create this. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm looking at the background because the background is what I want the color scheme to be, right? So as I move it around, that's the colors it's going to be because it's going to follow the gradient of your background. So if you don't have a background yet, you can come to elements and click backgrounds, or you could do purple, orange background. And then you see all of these wonderful photos and graphics come up for background. Find a gradient that you like. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to download this. So let's see. For now, I'm going to make sure I like these colors because I kind of want some purple in both aspects. But here, so it doesn't look like it's going to get the purple down there, but it's fine as long as we have somewhat of this purple in there. This looks like it's going to look good. So now I'm going to make the transparency between 30 and 40 works good. So I'm going to go down to 36. And this is what it's looking like. So as you can see, once again, as we move this around, the gradient will be different. But I'm going to just come up here because I want just a little purple in there. I wish I could have some more purple down here. So let me see if I can stretch this a little bit because I can make this as big as I want to hopefully get some extra color in there. All right, perfect. So now we're going to come over here. We're going to download. Download as a PNG. Absolutely. Here we go. Give that a couple of seconds. And now we're going to make another page here. And we're going to come to our download, pull this in. And this is what our download looks like. So now we're going to click on background remover. Do, 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 do. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we have a gradient. And I already hear you. You're like, oh my God, this looks so amazing. But Emsley, it's not bright enough. Like it's lost its vibrancy. Baby boo, don't worry, I got you. We're just gonna come in our edit, come and click on our adjust. And guess what? We're gonna click the vibrance down here. And we're gonna just saturate the heck out of this thing. And there's also these color edits here, which I think is quite nice. So maybe if I change this and it says I can add more saturation. Oh, wonderful. So if I come down here and lower the brightness, it gives it that strong color. So there you go. Now we have this wonderful gradient logo. And you're like, what are you going to do with this, Simsley? Well, let me show you guys because we're going to have some fun today. And this is what I'm working on. There we go. Let's see. Because I actually want to keep the black. And this is now going to be our new wonderful gradient vibe hat. It's going to be for sale on the store, of course, online on our website. Let's see, because I like this, but I do want to add like a border. I feel like this is looking cute, but I want to see, what would it look like if I add a little black border around that? So how I'm going to do this, I'm going to go to shadows, going to click glow, and you can see the glow, but we don't want any blur. We want a higher intensity, and now that's what it's looking like. So as you can see, there's nothing, and then adding that little bit. Let's see what that looks like. So that is our vibe hat. And I hope that you've enjoyed this Canva hack and now you know how to do gradients for your logos and your fonts. My name is Mermaid Emsley. Thanks for tuning in for this Canva hack. If you need support with your Canva designs or your business and your rebranding and you're just like lost and confused, or you need merch, anything like that, I'm here as your creative Canva director to support you with a power hour. So if you're interested, you can click in the descriptions below. If you're on my Instagram, it's going to be my link in my bio. I could support you with your Canva creations, sprinkle a little mermaid magic on there for you, and help you get these done, completed, and looking exactly how you had envisioned. I'm Mermaid Emsley with the Crystal Freak Show. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notifications so you can be sure to get my next Canva hack video